Have we ever wondered whether touching a certain point on our body could calm the mind? Sounds strange, doesn't it? But in this analysis, we will explore together two ancient paths. One goes through the body and the other through the mind, both in search of something everyone needs, tranquility amidst modern life. This feeling of fatigue or that sense of imbalance is probably all too familiar to many of us. But hey, what if the answer to these very modern problems isn't found in some distant future, but is actually hidden in the wisdom of the ancients? Today, we will uncover together two ancient secrets. One is a Vietnamese manual on acupressure, and the other is an ancient Buddhist scripture from Cambodia. At first glance, they might seem completely unrelated, but trust me, they actually share a fascinating secret about how we can restore ourselves. Alright, our journey will begin with the most familiar thing, the body. Let's explore a very distinctive Vietnamese healing art, which is acupressure. So what is the core of acupressure? It's the acupoints. Think of them as special switches on our bodies. People in the past believed that these were gateways to control the flow of energy and blood. Simply put, it's the flow of energy and life within us. When this flow gets blocked, it's like a river being dammed. The body will immediately lose its balance, and basically, stimulating the acupoints is an act of clearing those blockages so that energy can flow smoothly and freely again. That sounds great, but what does it actually mean in practice? For an extremely common issue like fatigue, for example, what should we do? So it turns out that this ancient document actually provides us with a whole map of acupoints specifically designed to reawaken the body's energy. Here, take a look at this map. The document clearly points out the important spots. For example, the Chenju acupoint right at the back of the neck helps refresh your mind, or the Zusani acupoint just below the knee is believed to be able to recharge the entire body's energy. Honestly, each of these points is like a key to unlocking the knots of fatigue. Alright, that's about the body and healing through touch. Now, we're going to shift gears a bit and head down a different path, healing the mind through our own awareness. And our guide on this journey is the Satipatthana Sutta. This is one of the foundational scriptures that is extremely important for mindfulness meditation in Buddhism. Even the name Satipatthana says it all. Tu means four, and Nimshu means the places to set the mind. That is, there are four domains where we can place our attention fully and without judgment. These four foundations are like a map for our awareness. And what's interesting about this? The starting point of this map is actually the same as the starting point of acupressure, that is the body. But instead of using physical force to press or massage, mindfulness uses something else, a very gentle awareness. The goal is also to restore balance, but this time it's mental and emotional balance. Okay, so we have two methods. One involves physical touch, the other involves the awareness of the mind. It sounds like they're completely separate, doesn't it? So what do they have in common? The biggest common point lies right here. Both, whether using the tool of physical pressure or the focus of the mind, are aimed at a single goal, restoring the flow. One is about unblocking the flow of energy in the body, while the other is about observing and accepting the flow of consciousness, of awareness. And this is the most profound point, the most valuable insight. The energy of the body and the energy of the mind are actually not separate at all. They are closely connected. When we heal one side, it will definitely have a positive effect on the other. Alright, that's the theory. So how can we apply these insights to our lives, which are quite busy and sometimes chaotic these days? There's an extremely useful piece of guidance in the acupressure materials. It's like a bridge connecting these two methods together. That is, when we channel our mental energy into our fingers. Clearly, this is a perfect combination of physical action and a very mindful intention. So here are two extremely simple practices that anyone can try right away, one for the body and one for the mind, to regain balance. And all of this leaves us with a big question to ponder. Could it be that the key to peace in the modern world is not about choosing between the body or the mind, but about learning to listen to and harmoniously integrate both?